almost 10 seconds faster than the rest of the field to get to the finish line first. 14:43, 58.5, the final 400-meter split for him. Now that's a kick.
Yeah, what, that was 7.5 seconds better than Stream, who finished second. And Stream had moved up the previous lap.
Yeah.
He's feeling pretty good. And Harold says, forget it. Well, here we go. Final section of the day. We got a couple of big guns in this one. Charlie Vaus, the BYU bound senior out of Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Two-time New Mexico State champ at 3,200. Cross-country champion. He's wearing hip 1. Big rival is Aiden LaRue from Cheyenne Mountain, Colorado Springs. They train at about 7,000 feet. State cross-country champ. Notice I don't mention 5,000 credentials. But Voss is an Iron Man.
Yeah, he is extremely durable. He almost had a perfect cross-country season last fall, winning pretty much every race he went in, and the most important one of the year, the Nike NXN Championship.
And see, that's another championship. That's another championship you win by going through a gauntlet. I mean, the NXRs are brutal. Forget about
the regionals.
Just getting to NXN takes a lot, especially as an individual if you don't have a team. And, oh, look, BYU gets another ace middle distance runner. Big 12 is going to regret letting BYU win when it comes to track.
Well, Voss right down to business early on here, Bob. He's not messing around. He's gone right to the front and strung this out early.
Corbin Coombs, another Nike Elite runner, is in second. And watch these dudes in the checkerboard. It's the Survey Skinner bros, Zachary and Maximus. Relentless cross-country runners. We've seen them competing since they were about 10, 11 years old. And of course, North Idaho Distance Project cranks out all kinds of talent. Wyatt Carr, their teammate, is in this as well. So that red checkerboard over white is North Idaho.
Yeah, I recall them from last year, the Survey Skinner brothers, and I also got to watch them run indoors, Bob, when I guest live announced at a meet at the podium in Spokane in the middle of the winter, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, great new facility.
Spectacular. Oh.
It looks like Aiden LaRue is not in this race. He's listed as one to watch. Also not in this, Haight Boaz from Bend, Oregon, another Summit High School kid. Taking part. And here we come at 1,000, Voss, Coombs, Calvin Seitz from Jasper, Indiana.
So there were 249, and that's sort of hovering around 14:05 pace if they're able to sustain this to the end. So that's a good start for Voss. And if anyone's going to drive them down into the low 14s or potentially even under 14, it is going to be Voss. He's going to have to do this on the front. I don't think he's going to get any help from anyone else. They'll just try to tag along for the ride as long as they can.
Again, 13:59.11 is Kitchen's mark last week at the Portland Track Festival. Meet record 14:11.61. That could be in trouble.
I think that's going down.
From 12 years ago, Jake Langang, Bismarck, North Dakota. Hayward Field record for young'uns, 13:44. From 24 years ago, Dathan Whiteside from Michigan.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I believe that is a collegiate record.
So they're right on 14 flat pace right now. Field strung out. Under the pressure of Charlie Voss on the front.
And I would guess our friends from Crater are watching after their trip to Portland. They may even be here tonight. .501 through 1800, 68s. For Voss, it's been 66, 66, 68, 68. Coombs hanging with him by a quarter second.
Sorry, Bob. Coombs is looking good in second. He looks very smooth and relaxed. He probably knew what was going to happen here, that Voss was going to take control, so just slot in and follow the leader.
Coombs and also Seitz in third there, pretty comfy. Maximus Servy Skinner in the fourth spot. So yeah, now it's a durability test. I mean, Voss looks like he's running a workout. And Coombs and Seitz are going to hang right with him. We got somebody moving up, though, in the fourth spot. One of our Texas guys is Ethan Locke. He'll move up into fourth at the 2,200 mark.
The knock on Coombs is he might be a little bit outdistanced here. He's looking over his results. He's more of a 800, 1,500 meter runner. But who knows? Maybe he's secretly good at 5,000.
One day they will need me to run a 5.
He just missed going under 4 minutes for the mile at the Hoka Festival of the Miles. A couple weeks ago, he ran 4:01.71. And he's gone 150 for 800 meters at the state championships, which he won with that 150 800 meter time.
So two groups, number 5 in the lead, number 7 in pursuit. As we come to 2,600, just past the halfway point.
Movement.
And here comes Locke. 7:18 for 2,600. 68 second lap, 67 for Locke. Coombs, Servy Skinner, Seitz. Gavin Chappa now in the 6th spot.
Is that one of the famous Chappa family?
I do not know that for sure.
Well, I wondered if someone would be bold enough to try and challenge Charlie Voss for the lead, and Ethan Locke is that one, Bob, who is pressed here. Locke, a smooth striding Texan. This is 3K right there, 8:27.
We know Chappa has committed to Texas A&M. Runs for Celerity. See, in Texas, track is not just for Dallas, Houston, and Austin. The final 2,000 of our last group of the high school 5,000 meters. Charlie Voss, Corbin Coombs, Ethan Locke, 1, 2, 3.
Now they're hovering right around 14 minutes, Bob. Ethan Locke injected a bit of pace there. He audaciously tried to take over the lead from Voss, and Voss let him lead for about a lap and then right back into the lead.
Voss, Coombs, Locke. Oh, that 13:59, our U.S. leader. So tasty, so close. Yeah, the meet record is fallen. You can already start retyping that on the website.
Yep.
We just need to put the number up.
All three of these guys should go under that.
See that Locke is laboring.
Sort of his natural running form, though. He kind of runs in that slightly more labored style.
Uses the arms. Yeah, Coombs looks pretty comfortable.
Yeah,
Second
he's
spot.
a bit of an unknown in this race. I mean, compared to Voss, we know all about Voss, but Coombs, as I mentioned earlier, more an 800 and 1500 meter man. He's run well at 3,200 meters, but this is really beyond his best distance.
Yeah, this is the uncharted territory right now with 3 to go. You're very careful about your move because you just haven't done this before. But I'll tell you, Voss looks suspiciously comfortable. I think he's got some left. He's going to be the last guy to make a move. Coombs got a little dancy on the rail. Here comes Locke. I think you're right about Locke's motion. He may look like he's working too hard, but he's grinding it out and goes to the lead. And now Voss will pick it up. He hasn't had to do this most of the race. But now it's going to be a longer kick. Oh, and here comes Coombs. 2 to go. A grueling 800 will finish.
What does Voss do here, Bob?
Well, he's certainly not used to being behind at the end of races. I mean, his cross-country history, it's ridiculous how much he wins and how long he leads in cross-country races.
You said he was looking good, but I thought he was puffing and puffing. The cheeks were puffing a little bit with 2 laps to go, and I think Voss is elastic and snapping here, Bob. Yeah. Got a new sheriff in town. If this prevails, this will be a bit of an upset.
1 to go. At 13:02, Ethan Locke, the TAPS 1600 and 3200 state champ. Valor Prep in Waco, Texas. Coombs still with him. Coombs has something. He should use it. In the meet record, 14:11. U.S. best this year, 13:59. Locke grinding it out. Here goes Corbin Coombs. Now they both go to their kick. 100 to go. Corbin Coombs, Nike Elite. Ethan Locke from Waco, Texas. Coombs to the finish. Corbin Coombs stayed up front and up, and a big win. Meet record 14:06. Waiting for the official mark. Ethan Locke is second. Charlie Voss will be third. And still don't have that official time yet, but definitely inside of the 14:11.
Yeah, Coombs just looked too smooth for too long in the race. My only concern, as I mentioned a couple of times throughout the race, Bob, was his complete lack of experience at this particular distance of racing. But he's got a turn of speed, and he definitely showed that over the final 200 meters in that battle with with Ethan Locke.
Well, he certainly knows Voss from the New Mexico ranks, but it's Coombs who is the state champ this year in 5A, 800, 16, and 32. And by the way, he's the New Mexico cross-country champion as well in 5A.
Confirmed 14:04.49, a new meet record for Corbin Coombs. We'll get all those fast for you in just a moment. It looked good to the eye. We want to trust the feeling and the judging. Ensure something should not be record by success. Corbin Coombs gets his goal.
So Coombs defeated Voss head-to-head in all 3 track events this weekend and of the New Mexico State meet.